Hey beauties, here's a look that I said that I was gonna do a really long time ago. It's just your basic smoky, pretty eye. Here's my go-to party look. I've been wanting to do this. Yeah, that's all there is to it. It's just my basic smoky eye. I do this every time I go out to a party because it's just my tried and true formula for really nice looking eyes. And yeah, it looks good in pictures. This is like my ultimate face for going out and I love it. So if you guys want to try it out, just stay tuned, keep watching, and here we go. So the first thing you want to do is apply your base. So we're just going to use MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. Using MAC 249 brush, swipe it through a few times, apply it right to the lid, and then a little more right underneath the brow for our highlight. Next, we're taking a NYX Jumbo Pencil, and the color is Slate. These pencils are really creamy, so you don't want to apply too much. All you want to do is draw it just like eyeliner, right here. Smudge a little of the product on there, all the way to the center of your eye. And then take your finger and just smudge it out. We're just going to smudge this all over the lid. To create a nice base color for the dark smoky shadow we'll be placing on top of it. And then just wipe the crap off your finger. I have a makeup wipe here, so I'm just going to rub it on that. Next I'm using MAC's 226 and Black Tide eyeshadow, also by MAC. Swipe it through a few times, tap off the excess. And what we're going to do now is draw the shape that we want with just the tip of this brush. So we're going to start here at the corner of our eyes and create a slight cat eye. Pull up, like see here where your bottom lash line is and how it slopes up slightly. We're going to follow that line and create our shape following that line. And then drag it inwards. And don't worry if it looks harsh, I mean, we're going to blend it out. And now you have your shape in. You just want to color in just above your socket, or just above your lid, and just color in that crease. And blend it like that. And now I'm just going to blur it out a little with my 224 blender brush. So I'm just right on the edge, just blurring out that edge. I'm taking Carbon, also by MAC, and I'm just going to use my 222 with this, dipping the tip in, tapping it off, and just applying right to the corner, just to deepen it a little more and just staying within this area. I'm going to apply my next color, and it's Electra, also by MAC, and I'm using MAC's 239 brush, and swiping it a few times, tapping it off, and applying all over my lid where there's no Black Tide or Carbon. And if you make it too light and you don't like that, I mean, just go ahead and re-dip your 222 into your Carbon and darken it up again. Now towards the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to be using MAC's Smoky Eye Palette from the Red She Said collection. And I'm just taking my 219 brush and dipping into this really light gray color right there. This color is a lot more shimmery than the Electra that I used on my eye. It's a little lighter. And I'm just going in this inner corner here and pulling up slightly and meeting that Black Tide here in the center. Now I'm taking MAC's Gesso or Gesso. It's just this matte white color, and I'm using MAC's 219 pencil brush. Swiping it through, you really want to like pack it on into this inner corner here. Then for the outer corner, I'm using MAC's Black Tide again, and just the 219 pencil brush, swiping it through and dragging it underneath from the outside corner of my eye towards where it meets that gesso. And just pulling it up slightly so it connects to the shape of my upper shadow. And then for a highlight, just right beneath the brow bone, I'm just going back to here and using this light tan color. You can use anything like Brulee. Just, you don't want to go too shimmery because you already have a bunch of shimmer on your eyes. And you don't want to look like a clown. So I mean, this is really just a sophisticated, wearable, smoky look. And now I'm going in with MAC's PowerPoint pencil, and this is just Engraved. It's their black color. And the pencil's waterproof, so it's great for your waterline. And what I'm going to do is line all the way from the outside corner of my eye all the way to the inside corner on my lower lash line. want to go in and set that color with some black tide or carbon. It doesn't really matter. I mean, no one's going to be able to tell the difference. So just go ahead and slide it through in that outer corner, drag through. And now I know it looks uneven right now because I haven't applied my eyeliner. So next we're going to use MAC's Liquid Last Eyeliner. I love this liner so much. If I want to take my time, I do take this, I unscrew it, and then I swipe this across the brush. This is the MAC 209. It's an eyeliner brush, and I apply it like that because it's more precise. But because I don't care, I just do it straight out of the tube. And the brush in here is fine. I mean, people just complain about it a lot. So take it out, swipe off the excess on the tube, and now just get to applying. Looking in the mirror, making sure it's even. Looks a little high in the center, so I'm just gonna swipe that off. And blur it out a little. Blur this edge out. Looks even to me. And after all that, you just let your eyeliner dry. Curl your lashes with your lash curler. Separate with your finger. Take your favorite mascara. I'm just using L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof in Black Noir. And that's it for mascara. Now from here you can go into like, I don't know, fake lashes if you want to. I usually do that when I'm going out, but today I'm not going to waste any. For a look like this, so you don't avoid looking like a clown, you don't want to use a blush that's too strong, so I just really stick to bronzers and things like that, just so I don't look like I have big ass red cheeks and all that stuff. So I really like Laguna. Like, this is the bronzer that I use all the time, so I mean, you can't pull me away from it. It's amazing. And I'm using a MAC 134 brush, patting some on, brushing off, tapping it off like this, and just applying to the contours of my cheeks. I'm pulling up into my hairline, up across my hairline, a little to the tip of my nose, and then just to brighten up right beneath my eyes, I'm just using my concealer and my fingertip, and I'm just patting right here and over here, not touching my shadow. And I'm just patting it on, see, because if you swipe it on, you'll just knock a bunch of stuff off your face, and you don't want that. Into the inner corner slightly. And now I'm just using my Kabuki brush, my 182 from MAC, and I'm blending in the edges of my bronzer into the edges of the concealer. And then you just set your foundation, and I'm using MAC's Invisible Set Powder once again. And that's it for like face powders and the bronzer and everything. If you do want to apply a blush, I recommend Mocha or something really sheer like a beauty powder, but for your lips and everything, I do like to go with Angel because it's a good pink nude color for a smoky eye. Just for a nice gloss on top, so it's really cute. I either go with NARS Turkish Delight or MAC's Underage. And your look is basically done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want to follow me on Twitter and you have your own, my address is twitter.com/heycheri, and I also do have a blog that you guys can check out, and that's heycheri.livejournal.com. And if you want to contact me on AIM, that'd be great. I'm hellacheri. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Bye-bye!